Right, this is the start of week 4. We have to actually get the steps up really early in the morning now. Well, really early. It's like fucking 9 a.m. because apparently later on today, what temperature is it?
Gets to like 37 degrees.
I think it gets to 40 then later in the week. It's a bit scary. So it means the steps can only really be done really early in the morning or really late in the day unless we want to turn into a fucking melted ice cream. Tegan has been getting absolutely bit to shite by mosquitoes. He got a little band. So far, so good. Everything else has been ineffective. If you know anything decent, comment it below because there's actually a lot of them here after the floods. And for some reason they love Tegan. One of the issues with getting the steps in at night is last week I was kind of walking along the outside of there. Basically heard like a rustle in the bushes and I looked over and I thought it was a fucking cat or a kitten. Just seen a big long kind of small tail and realised it was just a giant fucking rat. Apparently loads of them live in the bushes here. Have you seen any rats yet?
No.
There's a lot of the rat catchers about. There's just not too many in this area and so they tend to go around your fucking shin biting your Achilles tendon. Not really, but that's my biggest fear. We're on a trek to go to one of the only places in JVC area that actually has cans of Monster and they're almost like €5 I think, but on a day like this, jeez, worth it. This is the one. Good old Fresh Mart. Not the one that you'd expect to sell a Monster, but they have it. That's what you want. We have discovered there is just the one, the one can. What are we going to do about this?
You love me.
Because I'm nice, I let Tegan have the can.
I didn't expect it, to be fair. Thanks. Tastes even better.
Especially knowing that I got the shit one. After the walk, we're absolutely fucked. Just,
I even got a sweat stain from where the mic was.
I probably have a sweat stain under this as well.
Let us see.
Ah, you can't see anything. That's why you should always wear grey. Match the same colour of the sweat. Actually, no, it's why you shouldn't wear grey. We're going 30 minutes out of our way shopping just to get some protein bread. 2 loaves. It's going to become a new staple at this point. The shop that we get it in is called Nesto. It's absolutely massive. This whole section here is basically just kind of sweets there. But then like there's a whole fruit and veg section behind here if you didn't watch the last one. That's huge. Then there's a whole regular food section, an eating area up there. Way across that side there's a lot of clothes. Oh, we're getting close. Go on. There is over 120 grams of protein in just one of these.
They actually would be nice, you know.
Not a fan of them. Mom used to make them for me when I was younger and just a bit of ham and butter and they're kind of depressing. What you getting there?
0 calorie Vimto. You want one?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
I got the goods.
Got the goods. Tegan was just saying there, this is like an entire aisle of only eggs. It's absolutely massive.
Talk about how I use getting the 0 calorie Vimto as like a hack for like a payoff and a reason to get steps.
Well, there you just said it, so I mean, you kind of did the job. Where are we going next? So
We're going to Viva to get frozen chicken, frozen raspberries and egg whites.
why do you want egg whites?
Because I'm on a fat loss phase and I can't justify the calories of 3 eggs when I can have 1 egg and 200 grams of egg whites for more protein and less calories.
Fucking shredding. Why am I always the one that has to hold the bag? Oh, look, a cat. Hello, mister.
See, the one thing that I haven't been able to crack yet is the heat here. Even just walking to the supermarket, it's like 30 degrees and
What
I'm
do you mean?
sweating.
It's only 31 degrees.
32. So even going for a walk, I will need to go for a shower. And what I was talking about earlier is we use getting a 0 calorie drink as a reward to get in more steps. I'm on,
Tap it.
hang on, 10.5k now. I'm sweating. I feel like I've done a workout.
It's actually unreasonable to go on like a full 20-minute walk without getting some sort of beverage to shove in your face. Can I pet that dog? Okay, where are we going to now?
Viva!
Explain to people what Viva is.
It is like the equivalent to Aldi and Lidl, but in Dubai.
Can I pet that dog?
Okay. When the floods happened, all this was empty. We need some sort of spice if we can find it, but very unlikely. We have rice, but I'm interested to see is there any left here.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Good old pre-Mexicanized rice.
Yeah, it's just so much handier so you don't have to spend like way too much time actually cooking rice in a rice cooker. Am I fuck spending a load of time making rice for dinner? Yeah, we'll get 2 packets because we already have 2 packets, the Waitrose one at home.
I can't help you. She made me hold the bag.
Like, excuse this, I'm actually sweating.
It's actually salt water and urea. It wouldn't be possible to sweat balls.
Well, I'm sweating, okay, so that's why I look like a sweaty mess. So we're going to get some frozen chicken because it actually ends up working out a lot cheaper. And we can just cook it all in the one go, so I don't have to be cooking chicken every single day of the week. Get 1 pack or 2.
I'd say 1. We have a lot of chicken in the house. It's all probably burnt.
Then we need to get frozen raspberries. That's on the list as well. Oh, we could do some bleach as well.
Just in case we get thirsty.
Yeah.
Maybe lemon flavour.
Yeah, lemon flavour. For midnight snack.
Those goes good with the Mexican rice.
Yes. Sorry, that's a bit of a messy note section there. Next is raspberries. So I have them in my breakfast. Very high in fibre and low in calories per volume. So they're the ultimate fat loss glitch. That one's more frozen. I go through this way too quick. Do you need any 5-in-1s?
I need the 6-in-1.
Get soap as well for the bathroom. I don't get this one because I like it. Actually, I prefer the peach one, peach flavour. Now, there we go. How are the peppers looking here?
Nah, I wouldn't chance it. Look like they've been smothered in brill cream.
Okay, egg white.
Oh, the screen's gone flickering.
Now we have everything.
Hold on, guys. Tegan has a rant to go on.
You just wrecks my head. In somewhere like Aldi and Lidl, they're the same everywhere in the world that you go. They fuck everything at you. Like, they beep everything, and you have like not a chance to put everything in the bag. There was a guy that was in front of us, and he just took his lively little time, slowly putting his carton. And your one that was serving us just kept like scanning through our stuff on top of his stuff. Give me a chance.
Do you know who's taking their time now? You. Do you know what I noticed as well is you don't like tapping your phone on the actual tap cards thingy.
You don't have to. I never have.
But you
I
go,
don't think
lengths.
intentionally not to tap it.
You go lengths not to tap your phone.
I've never had issues
on the tap
with.
thing.
I've never had issues when I tap my card with my phone without tapping the surface. So it's actually not a problem.
Hyperextend the fuck out of your wrist.
No, I don't.
To make sure it doesn't touch.
No, I don't.
Oh shit! It's actually easier to hold 2 bags than it is to hold 1 because you're balanced. There's an exercise called a unilateral farmer's walk where you specifically hold weight on one side because it makes it harder to stabilize your core. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Doing a live this evening. I'm going to reveal to everyone that protein bread is class, and then that's going to be the end of the live pretty much.
All that while I'm slaving away, sweating, making us our very convenient dinner. You can see how shiny my face is.
Could be worse, to be fair. Could be in like Bangladesh where it's like 90 degrees Celsius, 90% fucking moisture, and you're just drinking your sweat all day, and that's the only drink you get.
I literally just realised as well I look like a boy because you can't actually see my hair.
You don't look like a boy. You just look like a small boy.
Time to go.
Doesn't smell in here for once. I've been taking creatine for maybe over a week now. I'm going to explain to you what creatine is and why I'm taking it. Creatine is basically just a fuel source. It's just one that people don't hear about as much, and so they freak out and think it's something like a steroid, but it's closer to a carbohydrate than it is to a fucking steroid. So we convert carbohydrates, fats, etc., sometimes even protein, all the way into ATP, and that's what we use for our muscles. Now, our muscles have the ability to store and also use creatine and convert this creatine into ATP. The benefit of using creatine is that that can be converted into ATP way quicker than any of the other stuff. So it's more efficient for low rep, maximal strength type movement. In the long run, this actually results in like a significant amount of reps extra that you do in your training session. 1 week, 2 weeks in, this doesn't really make that much of a difference, but a year down the line, you'll have done a big chunk of extra work in the gym that you might not have otherwise done because you didn't have the creatine. And similar to when you eat more carbohydrates, you store more water in your muscles, the exact same thing happens with creatine. So because of that, I'm kind of iffy. I won't see that much results on the scales because I could hold on to an extra 2 kilos of water weight, but my goal is to improve my body composition. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. I can still get proof that I've made progress through looking at the progress pictures. Right, we're off to the gym to do a leg session that's a bit more quad focused, featuring barbell squats, which I want to get really strong at again. So I'm going to walk you through it. People definitely think I'm a psycho because the mic's actually fairly hidden. Oh, my right hip feels like someone filled it with Cheerios. Quick warm up. First way I like to go on to here is just straight to 60. If I don't put the safety clip on, the safety clip goblin will come for me in my sleep. Really want to go above 70, but my knees are just not there yet. 70 for 8. Please don't break my legs. To resist the temptation to bark. Oh, my hips feel like they're in a fucking hula hoop. Salt and vinegar. Fucking sour cream in the boys. I lost count, but I think that's 8. Alright, well, chance 75. That was dumb. The hunt for the 2.5 kilo plate commences. It's a big word like marmalade. Go for 7 reps at least. 7 is like never a number people shoot for, so I'm doing it just to be awkward. I'll get 8. Someday, far in the future, I'll have thick thighs again. There's one big reason that I actually like the single leg hamstring curl, and it's because it requires absolutely zero cardiovascular fitness, which is ideal after some fucking squats. It's also good for targeting the hamstring. Fun fact about the single leg hamstring curl, it was actually built in Ireland. That was a fucking lie. The only thing we built is fucking breweries. Oh, my single leg is getting hamstring. I mean, my single leg is getting stronger. I mean, my hamstring is getting stronger. Everyone hates these for some reason. They're probably the ones to get my heart rate up the most, to the point where I'm just concerned. Just wait until it clears out a bit before I record the last bit, because I don't want to accidentally record someone else's gooch. I only want to record my gooch. Also, these chairs are far too comfortable for the gym. Set the tripod way taller than it usually is for this exercise, for reasons that should be obvious. Ah, the fucking friction burn. No one can see the tripod here, so I literally look insane if I'm talking to myself on this. Something I like to do with this is actually push myself off the seat a bit, because otherwise it's a lot of friction created if I pull myself down onto it. Some fucking patch of sweat left on this after me. This gym has also conveniently put on videos of good old Ronnie Coleman lifting in the gym to motivate you as well. You know, just in case you're like me and you were considering training like a little bitch for the day. That's literally all I'm doing for lower body at the moment. I do train lower body twice a week though, which is why that's so short. Because my legs still aren't that used to it yet. I'm getting back into pushing lower body. I don't need to go absolutely ham in the one session. If you want to copy the full workout, you can join the school group through the link in the description. We're also giving people a free complimentary nutrition consultation.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's going to be dripping all over again. Oh. We had some extra calories today, so we decided to get some low-calorie ice cream. I've tried a couple of flavors before, but I think I found the best one that we can get here. Yeah, it doesn't just taste like fucking mud and air, basically. Okay, mine just has like a layer of ice at the bottom, which is the only thing, so it's just fucking leaking everywhere.
It's like Nutella ice cream. It's the best way I could describe it. It's hazelnut chocolate fudge.
This actually has 375 calories in the whole tub.
He always does this thing where after we eat dinner, we have a Coke Zero. The minute I know that he goes for his phone after he drinks that, it's straight on to noon and it's looking at ice cream. He just browses it for ages and it's nearly like he contemplates, oh, should I not, should I? A majority of the time that you do.
If we do the mathematics, 10 minutes to decide whether or not I get ice cream, then 10 minutes to decide which ice cream I'll get. Well, it's Saturday today, and so far this week, I've successfully stuck to 2,000 calories almost all week since I said I would, including eating this. And to do that, we pretty much haven't eaten out at all. Got like a peach iced tea at McDonald's was probably the most of it. I put my weight on the screen as well, so it's slightly improving. Keep in mind, I'm taking creatine, so I'll be holding on some more water.
I'm on 1550 calories. Obviously, I'm a smaller human than he is. It's a bit shit sometimes.
I'd fucking
but we
throw myself off the balcony.
We get
Wasn't that many calories. What should I include in next week's video?
more me.
If you want more Tegan, comment below.